Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Today, my dear friends, we celebrate the fourth Sunday of Lent, or alam natin na Laetare Sunday. This Sunday being Laetare Sunday comes from the introit of this Mass, the entrance antiphon, Rejoice Jerusalem. Laetare Jerusalem. For Jerusalem will now be invited to relish the graces of God for them. We are being asked to rejoice because we are approaching closer and closer to the solemn celebrations of this season, celebrating the Paschal mystery of Christ. But somehow, with this situation that we are in, it is quite, at the onset, difficult to understand. How can one rejoice? How can one rejoice naka-lockdown? How can we rejoice? Hirap nga yung mga kapatid natin sa paghanap ng pagkain. How can we rejoice? There is a danger na mahawa ng sakit. But Jesus in today's gospel invites us to purify our sight. Purify our sight. The gospel is about the healing of the man born blind. That should be clear. Nagsimula ang kwento sa with that context. The man was born blind. Bulag na siya simula't simula pa. Ibig sabihin, this person was not enjoying the things that other people were enjoying. He was not seeing colors. He was not witnessing flowers bloom, birds fly, the blue skies. Hindi niya nakikita yan. Ang kapugian at kagandahan ng mga tao sa paligid, hindi niya nakikita yan. Kasi pinanganak na siyang bulag. Pinanganak na siyang bulag. And so this person who was born blind lived this life in another realm. In another realm. Just imagine that. When you are not enjoying something that everyone is enjoying, how are you going to dispose yourself? What is the proper attitude? What is the proper attitude? Kapag wala ka ng mga bagay na nai-enjoy ng iba. The normal, of course, some people would be envious, of course. I think that is a normal response na sana ako din. But somehow, one resorts to a realization that, well, I can't do anything about it. And so I will enjoy what I have. I will enjoy what I have. So the man born blind perhaps enjoyed everything that was available to him. He enjoyed hearing the voice of his mother or his father. He enjoyed the care he received from them, perhaps. Siguro in-enjoy na lang niya kung ano yung mayroon siya. And he found joy in it. But somehow this person also longed, baka naman pwede, na makakita. Baka naman pwedeng ma-enjoy ko rin yun. Malay natin, siguro yun ang nasa isip niya. But he was not at all angry at life. That he is not able to see what other people are seeing. But he enjoyed his life. And now, here comes the event when Jesus healed him. Pinagaling siya. Look at the process of how Jesus healed this blind man. Making use of earthly elements, saliva and mud and clay, and he asked this person to go to the pool of Siloam to wash his face, to wash himself and then show himself to the priests. That's how the process, ang nangyayari kapag nagpapagaling si Jesus. Bakit? Kasi there is an element in that healing that Jesus made sure people who receive the healing will observe. And that is inclusion into the community. Because a person who is sick will always be excluded from the society, excluded from the community. So, they are not able to participate in the religious offerings. They're not able to participate in the sacrifice, in the praying, in the synagogue. Kasi nga may sakit sila. Remember, yung mga ketongin, kailangan gumawa sila ng sound para malaman ng mga healthy na dumarating sila. Para anong gagawin? Lalayuan sila. So, all those sick people that Jesus encountered in the gospel experienced rejection. And so Jesus made sure that he went through all this process, tedious process, so that everyone may know that he is healed. Everyone may know that he is now okay to be included into the community, into the life of society, into the life of their people, especially in terms of their faith and religious practices. But look at what happened next. This blind man received healing, but at that moment when he realized he could see, wala na si Jesus dun sa harap niya. Wala na si Jesus. So he was enjoying already the grace that he received. And then the Pharisees questioned what happened. He questioned what happened. They questioned what happened. Sabi nila dun sa pinagaling na bulag, sinong nagpagaling sa'yo? Sinong nagpagaling sa'yo? And the man who was blind said, ewan ko. Hindi ko man siya nakita eh. Hindi ko naman siya nakita. Pero alam kong mabuti siya. Alam kong mabuti siya. The Pharisees responded negatively and said, No. He is not from God. He is a sinner. Perhaps he is a sinner because he performed the healing on a Sabbath. Look at the behavior of the Pharisees. And look at how the blind man responded. Ang sabi niya sa kanila, nakakatawa yung response niya. Sabi niya, kayo yung dapat may alam nito eh. Sabi niya ganun, no? This is what is so amazing, the man said, that you do not know where he is from. Yet he opened my eyes. Sinasabi niyo na makasalanan siya, pero siya yung gumagawa ng mabuti. Now, who is blind? Now, who is blind? The Pharisees were blinded. Why? Because their sense of sight, their understanding of the sense of sight is to enjoy everything that I want. Para sa mga Pariseo, ang tunay na pagiging malaya sa pagtingin ay yung lahat ng gusto ko. To see what I want to see. To fill myself of the things I want. Kaya nung nakita nila yung pagpapagaling sa bulag, sa araw ng pamamahinga, galit na galit sila. Bakit? Kasi yung gusto nila, parang na-violate ng iba. No? Anong uri ng pananaw ito? Anong uri ng paningin? Anong uri ng paningin? But look at how Jesus did all these things. He performed the miracle on a Sabbath. Why? Because Jesus desired that even those who are sick may enjoy rest in God. Gusto ni Jesus na itong mga may sakit ay makaranas ng tunay na pagpapahinga sa piling ng Diyos. Pagpapahinga saan? Sa rejection ng community. Pagpapahinga sa bias and discrimination ng komunidad. He wanted them to experience real rest, real peace. That's why He performed the miracle even on a Sabbath. But the Pharisees who were blind did not recognize this because their sense of sight is so absorbed with self-centeredness para sa sarili. Nakikita, ini-enjoy kung ano ang para sa sarili. Paano kung wala na ang mga para sa sarili? Just like how the blind man in the beginning lived this life. Siguro inisip ko, kaya siguro pinagaling siya ng Panginoon. No? Hindi dahil makasalanan ng kanyang mga magulang. No? Hindi siya bulag dahil makasalanan ng kanyang mga magulang o pinaglihi siya sa kasalanan. No? Sabi ni Jesus, itong pinagaling na ito ay para makita ng iba ang kapangyarihan ng Diyos. No? Para makita ng iba ang kapangyarihan ng Diyos. And so, that sense of sight, no, must be understood in this manner, no? To give you a better explanation, no? Last Thursday I celebrated my anniversary, no, and you witnessed what happened. No? I remember March of 2010. March of 2010, morning, no, dumadami na yung tao sa katedral ng Cubao. Excited na ako. No? Kasi makikita ng mga tao yung ordination ko. No? Lalo na, no, when I knelt, no, in front of the bishop, and the bishop laid his hands on me. And I was sure at that moment, people were witnessing something that was transcendent. They were witnessing something so great. They were seeing something, no, so beautiful and divine. Something that is human being connected to the divine. No? Yun yung nasa isip ko, no? At itong mag-anniversary ako, days before my anniversary, I said, I want my community to have that same feeling. Sabi ko, I want the people of this parish to again see that greatness. No? To feel and enjoy that greatness. That something human is being connected to the divine. No? Gusto kong makita ng mga tao ito. And then what happened? Tanan, no? No? Quarantine, no? Lockdown. And so I celebrated my anniversary in an empty church. But it's okay with me. No? But as I reflected on what happened during that day, last Thursday, when I brought Jesus, the Blessed Sacrament, to the people of the community. Paglabas ng sasakyan, yung dating napakabising kalsada, yung dating halos hindi makadaan ng sasakyan kasi salubungan na, no, sa dami ng mga bumabiyahe, ay napakaluwag ng kalsada. Ang mga tao nasa pintuan lang ng kanilang mga bahay, mga dalang kandila. The road was empty. The church was empty. Parang, I said to myself, this is perhaps the way of the Lord. To remind me of what is important. To remove from my sight the things that siguro entertain me. No? Entertain me. And to see what is significant in all these things. Jesus and the hunger of people for Jesus. yung mawala yung mga bagay na ini-enjoy mo para sa sarili mo. Para makita mo, ano ba yung mahalaga talaga? Ano ba yung mahalaga talaga? To brave the empty. That is the call of God for all of us today. We are being asked to rejoice in the middle of emptiness. No? The streets are empty, the church is empty. And we are being asked to rejoice. Because we should be focusing on what is important. What is important that we have neglected because we have been so entertained by many things. Ngayon, nararamdaman natin ano ba talaga yung mahalaga. Ngayon, nararamdaman natin ano yung kailangan natin. Kasi wala nang ibang nakakadistract sa atin. Let us take this opportunity to really understand our journey of life. That God is continuously reaching out to us. And let us ask that He may purify our sight. Let us ask Him to purify our faith. That we may really understand that we are being called towards becoming better people. Better people fit for the kingdom of God.